much for joining us on Daybreak News. I'm Tosoro. The State Commissioner for Information, Chief Taiwo Olatubosun, says the June 23 deadline given to roadside traders in Ado-Ekiti to relocate is for public safety. Olatubosun, in a statement, described street trading as a security risk, causing traffic congestion, environmental nuisance, and discouraging tourism. He explained that the newly completed agricultural markets have been equipped with necessary facilities to make the place comfortable for traders. The Information Commissioner urged the traders to relocate to the market, assuring that the location of shops will be fair and transparent. And the State Teaching Service Commission has said that there will be no designated centers for the computer-based test CBT to be written by candidates who applied for teaching and non-teaching jobs in public secondary schools in the state, scheduled to commence today. The Permanent Secretary of the State Teaching Service Commission, Mr. Michael Buluwadi, in a statement noted that the applicants sitting for the examination are expected to use internet-ready laptop or desktop computers equipped with webcams from their homes or any conducive environment. He explained that the attached digital camera is aimed at making the exercise free from any form of examination malpractice. Mr. Buluwadi advised candidates without the recommended equipment to visit recognized CBT centers for the examination, adding that non-compliance with the stipulated guidelines for the conduct of the test may lead to outright disqualification of the candidates. Clerics have called on fathers to continue their vital roles as guiding pillars of their families. The call was echoed in churches across Ifakikiti as congregations marked the 2025 International Father's Day. Our reporter, Kelechi David, has details.
The messages of responsible fatherhood resonated across churches in Ifakikiti as fathers were urged to lead by example, nurture their families spiritually, and remain strong pillars of support. At Methodist Cathedral, Ilogbe, and St. Michael's Anglican Church, Ifakikiti, the presbyter, Very Reverend Olufemi Tengbola, and Venerable Paul Oyedele emphasized that fatherhood goes beyond financial provision, charging fathers to be spiritual leaders and role models.
We are to lead, we are to help, and we are to assist. Then when we talk about parenting, we fathers, we need to be there.
As a father, we must love, we must be caring. Then we must make sure that our children fear God.
Pastor Samuel Ayuade of the Living Faith Church Ifakikiti also encouraged fathers to be providers, protectors, and mentors. St. Michael's Anglican Church marked the day with special renditions and prayers, highlighting the father's role in raising successful children and building stable homes. At Redeemed Christian Church of God, Ado Road, Ifakikiti, fathers held a thanksgiving to celebrate their commitment to family and community.
That a parent needs to commit to be a spiritual someone and be able to make sure that yes, they are pouring out the life of Christ onto his own family, to his children, to his family, his wife, and women that is around him.
Living Faith Church also held intercessions praying for strength and divine direction in fatherly leadership. Some fathers describe fatherhood as a divine calling and urge men to lead with love, patience, and faith.
It's a day set aside to appreciate all fathers because of their contributions in various dimensions at home, in the church, in the community, etc.
As a father, someone needs to be hardworking, dedicated, and try to teach his children the way of Lord.
The celebration ended with renewed commitment from fathers to uphold their roles in the family and society. BSCS also observed that in all churches visited, male attendance was low, and those present appeared solemn, despite songs of Thanksgiving and Father's Day celebration. Kelechi David reporting.
Activities marking the 50th anniversary of the Redeemed Christian Church of God in Ekiti State will begin today with various programs throughout the week. The activities will kick off with evangelism across the state with a crusade, and while the crusade will hold on Friday at Fajoyi Pavilion at 4 in the evening. It will be rounded off with the Thanksgiving and award ceremony on Sunday at Live Fountain Cathedral in Ado at 11 in the morning. The pastor in charge of Region 25, Pastor Tunde Abdullahi, charged members to participate actively in all the programs outlined for the celebration. President Bola Tinubu has issued directives to Nigerian security chiefs instructing them to implement his earlier orders to restore peace and order in violence-stricken areas, with particular emphasis on Benue State. Tinubu, in a statement by Special Advisor to the President on Information Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, also tasked the Governor of Benue State, earlier, with the urgent responsibility of convening reconciliation meetings among the conflicting groups within the state. The President, who described the killings as inhuman and anti-progress, urged political and security leaders to refrain from making unguided statements that could inflame tensions further. Tinubu noted that the latest news of wanton killings in Benue State was adding that government will not allow the bloodletting to continue unabated. And former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has condemned the recent attack in Yewata in Benue State that left many dead and called on Nigerians to hold their leaders accountable. Tinubu, in a statement on his Atiku on his statement in an account, noted that the killings underscored the escalating security crisis facing Nigeria. Also, the Labour Party's 2023 presidential candidate Peter Obi has condemned the recent mass killings in Benue State, describing the gruesome killings by suspected armed men as a direct consequence of leadership failure in Nigeria. In a statement posted on his X handle, Obi expressed outbreak over the attacks, which claimed the life of women, children, soldiers, and displaced persons. Calling for an urgent national response, warning against the growing normalization of mass killings in the country. The Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project SERAP has charged President Bola Tinubu to take strong action against the injustice surrounding the annulled June 12, 1993 presidential election. The group called on the president to support reforms that will protect Nigerians' democracy. In a letter signed by the Deputy Director of SERAP, Kolawole Oluwadari, the organization urged Tinubu to set up a presidential panel of inquiry to investigate the unlawful annulment of the 1993 election and identify individuals responsible for what it described as the deliberate violation of Nigerians' democratic freedom process. The Dangote Petroleum Refinery has announced plans to begin nationwide distribution of petrol and diesel from August 15. The company is deploying 4,000 brand new compressed natural gas power tankers to boost delivery capacity and improve access to fuel across the country. The offer, according to a statement, is open to marketers, petrol station dealers, infrastructures, manufacturers, telecoms operators, aviation firms, and other large-scale fuel users. A member of the House of Representatives from Ebonyi State representing the All Progressive Grand Alliance, ABGA, Joseph Nwabasi, has defected to the All Progressive Congress. Nwabasi, who represents North Ishalu's federal constituency, announces defection at the Ezza North Council headquarters. He stated that his decision to join APC, along with his supporters, was aimed at strengthening support for President Bola Tinubu and Governor Francis Ewufuru. Nwabasi, who previously served as leader of the Ebonyi State House of Assembly, defected alongside Kevin Oko of the State House of Assembly. And lastly, this morning, the All Progressive Congress, APC in the Kaduna North Senatorial District, have thrown its weight behind President Bola Tinubu, Governor Uba Sani, as well as Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, for their second-term bid ahead of 2027 election. The decision, according to a statement by the Secretary to the Government of Kaduna State, Dr. Abdul Kadir Mayari, in Kaduna, The decision was taken as a stakeholders meeting held in Zaria. That's the news. Thank you so much. Do have a wonderful morning.